So, world, it's your boy Yakini. I know y'all been wondering where the fuck this nigga been at. We've been working, we been on the grind, we've been going through some things. But we about to be back on, y'all. I'm about to hit y'all with some reaction videos today for all my true fans out there. First, we gotta get into R. Kelly. So here we go.
Welcome to CBS This Morning. We're going to begin with your big explosive interview with R. Kelly. Wow.
He had a lot to get off his chest, Nora.
Right.
He actually said he welcomed the opportunity to speak. Right. And boy, did we let him speak.
And everybody has switched their channels and turned on to us to see it this morning.
Let him speak.
So let's get right to it, because R. Kelly is breaking his silence about the sexual abuse charges that landed him in jail last month. The embattled R&B singer spoke with Gayle for nearly 80 minutes yesterday. It is an interview that you will see only on CBS This Morning, and he says all the women now accusing him of physical and sexual abuse, he says all of them are lying.
That's what he says. Chicago prosecutors have charged Kelly with 10 counts of aggravated criminal sexual abuse. Authorities say 3 of the 4 alleged victims were underage when the suspected crimes happened. Now, Kelly has pleaded not guilty. Sources tell CBS News federal and state authorities in at least 2 states, New York and Illinois, are now investigating a variety of allegations. The singer, as you know, has faced intense scrutiny for more than a decade now. It was reignited in January after the Lifetime docuseries Surviving R. Kelly featured interviews with 7 accusers and former members of his inner circle. They all say that Kelly preys on vulnerable women and young girls. I am surprised that you agreed to do it. Why are you sitting down with us today?
I'm very tired of all of the lies. I've been hearing things and seeing things on the blogs, and I'm just tired.
What are the lies that you're hearing that disturb you most?
Oh my God, all of them. Got little girls trapped in the basement, helicopters over my house, trying to rescue someone that doesn't need rescuing because they're not in my house, handcuffing people, starving people. I have a harem, a coat. I don't even really know what a coat is, but I know I don't have one,
Have you done anything that you regret? Have you done anything wrong?
Lots of things wrong when it comes to women that I apologize, but I apologize in those relationships. At the time I was in the relationships.
Have you broken any laws when it comes to women?
Absolutely not.
The 6-part series interviewed 50 people, family members, your former tour manager, numerous women who all claim that you abused them. Are you saying everybody in that documentary was not telling the truth about you? Everybody?
If you really look at that documentary, which I'm sure you have,
I have.
Everybody said something bad about me. Nobody said nothing good. They was describing Lucifer. I'm not Lucifer. I'm a man. I make mistakes, but I'm not a devil, and by no means am I a monster.
I'm going to name the names. Andrea Kelly, your ex-wife, Kitty Jones, Lisa Van Allen, Lizette Martinez, Geronda Pace, Faith Rogers, Asante McGee. You're saying everything they said in that documentary about you is not true.
They are lying on me.
Why would these women say the same thing about you? That you are controlling, that you are abusive, that you tell women when to eat, when to go to the bathroom, when they can sleep, where they can dress. Why would all these women tell these different stories about you if they were not true? And they don't know each other. That defies logic to me.
Right. Until you hear the explanation. You can start a rumor on a guy like me or a celebrity just like that. All you have to do is push a button on your phone and say, so-and-so did this to me. R. Kelly did this to me. And if you get any traction from that, if you're able to write a book from that, if you're able to get a reality show, then any girl that I had a relationship in the past that it just didn't work out, she can come and say the same exact thing.
Are you blaming this on social media?
I'm talking about the power of social media.
In 2008, R. Kelly was found not guilty on 14 counts of child pornography after prosecutors in Chicago failed to convince a jury that he was a man seen in a sex tape with a girl as young as 13.
What do you want to say to your fans?
Last month, Kelly was indicted again, this time charged with aggravated criminal sexual abuse of 4 women, including 3 who the charges say were minors at the time. Have you ever had sex with anyone under the age of 17?
No.
Never.
No.
I have to tell you, it's so hard to believe that based on all that we've read.
I'm going to tell you something, Gail. There's one thing. I'm going to tell you something.
Said about you.
What women said about me. What women. So nobody's allowed to be mad at me and be scorned and lie on me.
So they're lying on you. That's your explanation. They're lying on you.
Absolutely.
Everybody ain't lying, man.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You feel that people have maligned your
I
character?
have been assassinated. I have been buried alive. But I'm alive.
So I think the point you're making is, and correct me if I'm wrong, that you have never held anybody against their will.
I don't need to. Why would I? Well, how stupid would
never
it be
held
for
anybody.
R. Kelly, with all I've been through in my way, way past?
Yeah, why,
To
Robert?
hold
That's
somebody-
the question. Why would you do this
Let
shit?
alone 4, 5, 6,
No.
50, you said. Well, how stupid would I be to do that?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 50. You say this nigga is not serious, bro. Where this nigga lawyer at? Where this nigga lawyer at, man? Y'all, why you set this nigga up for failure like this, man? That's the question. Fire this nigga.
That's stupid, guys. Is this camera on me?
Yes.
That's stupid.
Y'all on me?
Use your common sense. Don't
Goddamn
forget
right.
the blogs. Forget how you feel about me. Hate me if you want to. Love me if you want. But just use your common sense.
Do y'all really believe this nigga with a straight face? He ain't even got a straight face right now. I feel what he's saying and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But, boy, you stuck right now. They about to crucify your ass, boy. You might well carry your cross.
Stupid would it be for me to, with my crazy past and what I've been through, right now I just think I need to be a monster and hold girls against their will, chain them up in my basement, and don't let them eat and don't let them out
man.
unless they need some shoes down the street from their uncle.
Where you get that shit from? Where you get the shoes down the street from their uncle, man? Somebody tell me where that shit come from. That shit is hilarious, man. I'm dying over here. God damn. Kales, no. Nigga, where your lawyer at, nigga? Fire that nigga, man.
Stop it. Y'all quit playing. Quit playing. I didn't
Quit
do
playing
this
with
stuff.
that man.
This is not me, y'all. I'm fighting for my life. Y'all killing me with this. I can't help that.
Pull it together, Kale. Pull it together, goddamn it. Pull it together, nigga. You ain't gonna go out like that, nigga. Where this nigga lawyer at? Fire this nigga on the spot, man.
This is not about music. I'm trying to have a relationship with my kids.
They say you owe child support, nigga.
Y'all just don't want to believe the truth. You don't want to
Don't believe the truth,
At this point,
nigga.
we briefly
Hey,
paused the
that's
interview to
real
give Kelly a
serious shit
moment.
right there, though.
His
I
publicist
feel
helped
that
calm
they
him
won't
down.
believe the truth, though.
I hope this camera keep going.
Nah,
we're
get the
gonna
fuck
listen
out
to
of
the
here. They
show.
ain't pat this nigga. Nah, bruh. Nah. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. Where the makeup artist come from?
It even makes
Y'all
sense.
killing me, man.
Why would I hold all these women?
Try to smoke this cigarette.
Their mothers and fathers told me, we're going to destroy your career.
But Kelly's emotions remained
Yo,
raw.
this career
It's
destroyed
real girls
already,
out there
nigga.
missing.
You ain't even got enough money
There's real
to
young
pay
girls
bail,
out there
nigga.
being
Get the fuck
abducted,
outta here,
being
man.
raped, okay?
Come on now.
They really are on chains. They really do have chains on their wrists, and they can't get out. They're ending up buried in
Robert, we have to have a conversation.
This is
Really,
not me.
I don't want
When he
you
looked
just
away like that, that made me not even believe it. Like, he care about them girls that's missing, man. Kels don't care about them girls that's missing, man. Look at his demeanor. Look at his face, man. Come
ranting
on,
at the
dawg.
camera.
I came here for them to hear me talk.
but
Y'all
I
don't
need
believe
help.
What kind of help?
This is the kind of help I need.
Yes, what kind of help?
I need somebody to help me not have a big heart, because my heart is so big. People betray me,
Nigga, stop.
and I keep
Nigga,
forgiving
stop
them.
right
You
now.
sound like you're-
Stop this. Cut the tape. Cut the tape. If he said he needed help and if he would have had a breakdown moment and said he needs some help, he's sick and all that, he might could have had a heartfelt moment right there. But this nigga gonna say he needs some help because his heart's so big. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. You ain't even helping niggas on the street, nigga. You ain't even helping your kids, apparently, because they say you owe hundreds of thousands in child support, nigga. Get the fuck out of here.
Playing the victim here. You sound like R. Kelly, you do. When I listen to you,
I'm
it
just
does
telling
sound
the
like
truth.
you're playing the victim
I'm just
card.
telling the truth. And the reason I'm emotional,
Robert,
and I
have you-
apologize for that,
No,
is
no,
because
no,
this
no.
is the first time I was able to say
speak.
something. I've said
You should
nothing.
have been said something. You
Gail,
peed
you
on the
remained
girl on the tape,
tough
man.
and calm throughout that.
Well, I mean,
I think he
it
did more
wouldn't do any
damage
good
to
if we
himself
both got
than help
hysterical,
himself, man.
or
Yeah,
if we both got very emotional. And you could see, he felt that in his mind, everybody's lying. I
don't
said,
wanna
but there's
believe
so
the
many
truth.
people who are telling the same story. And he kept going back, going back. I said, but the women don't know each other. And he said, how do you know they don't know each other? On social media, you're connected.
5,
He
6,
thinks everybody's
what
trying
did
to
you
do a
say?
book deal or they're trying to do a movie, and that really people are
Yeah,
conspiring
boy.
against him.
I have to say, I've never seen anything like that. What was he like before the interview? Because you didn't really know him that well.
No, I don't. He got very emotional several times. I met him maybe beyond 5 years ago at a party where you just say, hi, how are you? You know, it's not the time to say, remember we met 5 years ago?
Going out
I hate when
bad,
people do that.
boy.
So I did ask,
This
can we
was a
have
sad sight, but
a
they said it was
conversation before the
hilarious.
interview got
I
started?
gotta
I
laugh
wanted to say
for
we're going
today.
to give you a platform to say
I'm
whatever
glad
you
we
want to
did
say.
this.
It's no secret that he lives at Trump Tower in Chicago. So we went to his apartment there, and we had a conversation.
That's where that nigga stay in the
And you
Trump
walk
Tower.
into his
That
apartment,
one
there's a
over my
big
head.
welcome home. There's a Christmas tree that he keeps up all year long since his mother died back in 1993. He's very close to his mother. Misses her very much because it was
This nigga
her
keep a
favorite
Christmas tree
holiday.
in his
So he
house
keeps
all
the
year
Christmas tree
long.
up all year long. It was like 90
fuck
degrees
out
in there
of here. I'm
because
done
he
with
was
this
resting
nigga.
his voice. He said he was going to be singing later.
But what he
I'm
is
done with
accused
this
of is
nigga.
dastardly.
Exactly,
I
exactly.
But we
think what
still
you did,
playing
Gail, was
CP2.
allow
I
him
don't give a
to
fuck.
tell his story and to see, though, his
Stop
behavior,
punching my
his
goddamn
temperament,
high
is, I
school.
think,
Fuck
what is
that.
probably what is most revealing of this interview as well. The pounding of the fist, the getting up. I was worried about you. I was actually worried about you when I saw the pictures.
Well, it's funny. Favorite son, favorite daughter, and Oprah all called me and said, "Were you afraid? Did you think he was going to hit you?" I actually never thought that. I think that he was. I thought I might get accidentally clobbered, but I didn't think that he would deliberately try to hurt me. I never felt in danger talking to him. I just felt that he had a lot of emotion. He wanted to release it, and you know, when it was all over, we had a conversation. We said goodbye, and I think at the end of the day, he was glad that he was able to say what he wanted to say. Even if, but it's hard to believe when you say, Robert, there are so many allegations and so many accusations, and you've never had sex with anybody under the age of 17.
And it took this jury less than a day to deliberate.
Yes, exactly right.
All bad.
There's more.
He said,
Right?
and he says more will come out on his side of the story too.
Shit. Did you see that shit? This shit is hilarious. This shit is jokes. But anyway, if you like this reaction video, hit the like button. We got 2 more videos to go. We're trying to get to 100 subscribers, so hit that subscribe button and also share. This is Yakini. Austin.